What's up, everybody? We're gonna start a little early on this one, just because I'm gonna try to untilt myself by going back to a classic build that I use all the time. I down here at tier 5, dude, it's like it's one of those things, man. Like, start paying attention. Like, go into a game, and if you peek and you immediately get shot, and then you peek and then you immediately get shot, and then you move spots, and then you peek and you immediately
Two
get
ammo.
shot, uh, like over and over and over again, make sure to go ahead and look around. Like, obviously, your team's going to lose because it's just going to go that way. If no one's causing any kind of distraction at all, and you're the only one who keeps just getting shot consistently when they peek, take a look around. Because one of the things you're going to notice is you're going to notice people standing around doing nothing.
Online.
Quite literally, just standing around doing literally nothing. And the reason I'm talking about this is because the last game I had was just perfect. It was a perfect representation of that. But I got so tilted that I didn't want to upload it. I was seeing at any given time 2 to 4 people standing around doing nothing. Just standing there. And that's it. And it's like, what are you doing, dude? You know, I peek out and I have like 4 to 6 people looking at me. We're already 3 down. What are you doing? You know, and here we got one guy who's learn boating, and it's like, okay, so that's another person who's 90% of the time standing there doing nothing, but then occasionally he does a lot of something. Because that's how it works. And I just get to the point where I start losing my cool about it, because I don't understand why people would assume that it's okay to just stand there and do nothing.
Target spotted.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand here. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on the wrong thing. I didn't realize I was still on a kit. There we go.
Target spotted.
Don't you be shooting me, man. You want a piece of me? Oops, I'm too close to the wall. Oh, you're gonna do that. Okay, that's fine. Bye-bye.
Target spotted.
That was not the plan, but whatever. It's all good.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it. It's
Target spotted.
it's just one of those things. If you watch, you'll see. You'll see that there are just people who will come into games and just stand there for no good reason. Like, this is a decent crew. You can see people moving around, they're doing stuff, they're repositioning, they're all doing this kind of stuff. But then you'll get an occasional game where it's like the last time, where it's like the last game I was in. You know, 2 to 4 people is like a third of your team that is standing around doing nothing. Just like, you don't even see them shoot anybody. They're just standing there. And it's like, what, you know, what are you, a bot? You know, are you just. Anyway, yeah.
Target spotted.
This build is fun. Poking people with these binaries is a lot of fun. So
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
Anyway, I just wanted to point that out so that you guys could go ahead and notice it for yourself.
Target acquired.
If everybody's only targeting you, it's not because you're special. You know, it's because you're the only one who's out there looking at them that they can see. And it's like, or maybe you're special. I don't know. You know.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Yeah. Anyway,
Target spotted.
there's things in PvP that tick you off all the time, but you know, it's just one of those things where.
Target
Yeah, I wouldn't
acquired.
recommend coming over here, Jenner.
Target
Enemies are half
destroyed.
depleted. Keep pushing. Need assistance.
But this is what I mean. You look around and there are people
We're experiencing
absolutely.
some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
There are absolutely people
Requesting surveillance.
moving around. Like everybody is. They're all moving around. They're all repositioning. That guy had to stop and think for a second. Now he's moving again. It's like it makes sense, but then there's these other ones where people just stand around doing nothing, and it's just wild to me.
Acquired.
It's like, what are you doing? Oh, I ticked him off. I gotta go. Bye bye. It's time to leave. We gotta get out of here, man. It's bad. I love this build. PXH1K, dude. PXH1K.
Attack is primary.
I'm gonna get out of your way, Mr.
Almost
Sniper.
got them all. Clean up the survivors.
He was shooting at somebody over here. What are you shooting at? I don't know. Okay.
Attack is primary.
Maybe that guy was just wigging out. Beats me. I don't really want to steal this kill. I'm not gonna. I could. Boom. He's dead.
Target destroyed.
But we'll leave it alone.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Attack is primary.
I tried. I tried to steal it.
Target
Command to
destroyed.
ground forces. We're detecting no more hostiles.
That was fun. That was a nice refresher, dude. Everybody was moving. Everybody was repositioning. People were calling stuff out. That's the way this game is supposed to be. Not where half of your team, you know, a third to half of your team is just standing around doing nothing. You know, and then you got like a learn boat that's helping you. So, peace out, everybody. This game is good when it's good. It's bad when it's bad. It's very typical of a PvP-based game. Just for a refresher, I'll go ahead and show you guys one more time. And obviously, this is going to happen way more often when you're down at Tier 5 like me. Tier 5 scrub down here doing this stuff. So. I'll show it to you one more time just because we got plenty of time in this video. We've only been doing this for 8 minutes, so. 2 binary lasers. This time I have a XL Engine 255, which gives me the 91 miles an hour. I used to be using a much smaller engine to make all of this fit, but I figured out that I could use this XL 255 and get a little bit more speed, so I can reposition better. But 2 binary lasers is our main course. That's what we're using. That's why we're using. That's what we're doing here. Double heat sinks. You can downsize this and grab a like it works just fine if you drop this one and then you go in and you grab a sensor, but you're still only going to get the IS targeting Mark 1. So you could take that if you want. For me, I don't know. I might as well. You know, to be honest, it's mostly just like whatever I feel like doing right then. Whatever I decide I want to do. Sometimes I run a heatsink, sometimes I run with a little bit, with that tiny little 4% increased beam range and sensor range boost. Usually I'm looking anyway. I'm like looking for my targets. So, I mean, I guess you could cram an AMS in here too. You wouldn't have very many rounds. Or you could shave off some armor and then put a laser AMS in. That's also possible. I have a tendency to just get behind cover when I start getting nailed by, when I see that, you know, I got missiles incoming. I'll be more careful about my positioning. So, one more heatsink. Couldn't go wrong with that. You already got heatsink capabilities coming out of your 255, and then you just need a few, or then you can just have these. So I believe you can actually take them all off. Yeah, see, you don't need any of them. You could cram some other stuff in here. You could just take a Mark III if you wanted. But that's up to you, obviously. That's personal preference. You can do what you want. Obviously, having a Mark III wouldn't be bad. You'd be getting 6% increased beam range and then a bunch of the tertiary capabilities, and you'd have a little bit more crit. But this build is mainly just about zap, zap, hang out for a while, zap, zap, hang out for a while anyway. So the more frequent you can keep zapping, the better. But you do have a decent cooldown on your binary lasers, so 3.5 second cooldown. It's not bad. Whatever. I still don't run. I still don't run cooldown. Or yeah, I do. I run. Oh yeah, this is a totally different build. I forgot about that. So I'm running cooldown, range, heat gen, laser duration. Then I'm running skeletal density, armor hardening, and reinforced casing. I see a lot of guys don't run this, so it's very likely that in the future I'll do testing to see if I like not having this reinforced casing. And then we got cool run, heat containment, a little bit of sensor range, and some advanced zoom. Because most of the time I find that I don't really need anything other than an artillery strike or a UAV. Like, I don't really need them both. So what this is, it's all because of this singular build. It just doesn't need a lot. All you're doing is you're just zap, zap. That's all. That's your whole thing. You're trying to stay at range, be engaging things at your, in that window of your optimal and max range, and then just zap, 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 because of what these are. They got an 18 damage. So when people get zapped by that, they don't like it. They don't like getting hit by binaries. It's not a fun experience for them. So, especially if they're people who have shaved a lot of their stuff off. You saw that dude with the Gauss, hit me repeatedly with his Gauss, and I don't have to care about that. His Gauss is doing 15 damage, I think? Let's switch over to Azernite. This guy's in limbo. Don't think about this build. He's in limbo right now. He's not in his full design. So if he was rocking a short barrel, he's running 15. If he's rocking a light, he's running 10. If he's rocking a heavy, he was hitting me for 25. So pretty much, if he was rocking a heavy Gauss, he was having to hit me, 2 times in the arms? Maybe even more in the arms to break through my armor. So when you're... I love the build, okay? I don't need to say anymore. We've been here for, 6 minutes of me blabbing. I love this build. It's a lot of fun, and it is slow. It's methodical. It has... Even when things run up on you, you can still go ahead and slam them with both binary lasers, and they're not going to be having a good time at the same time. So, there you go. Peace. I'll see you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Share them with your friends. And I'll see you on the next one. I said that again, twice in a row. My bad. Bye.